Here are 5 countries with the strictest tourist rules, where visiting means following every rule or facing serious consequences. Number 5. Saudi Arabia. Before 2019, Saudi Arabia had no official tourist visa. Most visitors were there for religious pilgrimage or business only. While the country is now open to tourism, some parts of the country operate under extremely strict controls. Tourists must also follow strict codes of conduct. Public displays of affection are frowned upon, and modest dress is enforced. Both men and women are advised to wear loose-fitting clothing that covers the elbows and ankles. Alcohol is completely banned, and bringing in pork products can get you in trouble. Tourists should also avoid speaking negatively about the government or religion, as it can result in arrest. Holy sites like Mecca and Medina are strictly off-limits to non-Muslims. Number 4. Bhutan. Tourism in Bhutan is tightly controlled under a high-value, low-impact policy. Independent travel isn't allowed. Tourists must book through licensed Bhutanese tour operators who handle everything, including hotels, transport, and guides. The government charges a daily fee, typically $100 to $200 per day, that includes all expenses and helps minimize over-tourism. Travelers are restricted to pre-approved itineraries, and spontaneous exploration is discouraged. The idea is to preserve Bhutan's culture, environment, and traditions from outside influence. Visitors are expected to dress modestly, especially when visiting temples and monasteries, and public displays of affection are frowned upon. Number 3. Eritrea. Often called the North Korea of Africa, Eritrea enforces heavy restrictions on tourists. While visas are possible to obtain, movement within the country is highly restricted. Tourists need special permits to leave the capital, Asmara. Even with permits, travel is often only allowed with government-approved guides or drivers, and many roads are off-limits altogether. The government controls most infrastructure, and foreign media or NGOs are banned. Internet access is limited and slow, and photography is closely monitored. Speaking out against the regime, even privately, can lead to surveillance or detainment. Number 2. Turkmenistan. Turkmenistan is often referred to as the second most isolated country in the world after North Korea. While you can get a tourist visa, you'll also need a letter of invitation from a licensed travel agency in Turkmenistan. Independent travel is technically possible with a local guide, but it's incredibly difficult to obtain, and the trip usually requires joining an officially sanctioned tour group. Almost every move is watched, and government minders often accompany tourists. Photography of government buildings, military zones, or the president's image, which is everywhere, is strictly prohibited. Internet access is heavily restricted, and even talking about politics can be dangerous. Number 1. North Korea. North Korea is the most isolated and tightly controlled country in the world, and visiting it is only possible through an official government-approved guided tour. Independent travel is strictly forbidden. Every tourist is accompanied at all times by 2 local guides who determine where you go, what you see, and who you interact with. The experience is carefully staged to showcase only the most polished aspects of the country, such as spotless streets, massive monuments, and constant tributes to the ruling Kim family. Photography is heavily restricted, especially near military sites, construction zones, or anything that could reflect poorly on the regime. Speaking critically about the government or attempting to explore on your own can result in serious consequences, both for you and your guides.
These are 7 countries with the strictest rules for tourists, where a small mistake could get you in serious trouble.
You can see people walking around. It looks like they're in prison.
Number 7. Afghanistan. The Taliban government heavily controls every movement and communication for both tourists and locals. Many regions require special permits to enter, and taking photos of public areas or military sites without permission can cause serious trouble. Women who are traveling alone are also viewed with suspicion, since local laws expect them to be accompanied by a local male guardian at all times. Number 6. Ukraine. Despite the ongoing war, Ukraine still attracts curious travelers from around the world. Airspace is closed, so visitors must enter by land from neighboring countries.
Look at all the people waiting to cross immigration.
Once you arrive, you'll need to follow their strict curfews and stay alert for air raid sirens. Safer cities like Lviv continue to thrive with cafes and art centers for tourists to visit. Number 5. Eritrea. While visas are possible to obtain, movement within the country is highly restricted, and tourists need special permits to leave the capital, Asmara. Even with permits, travel is often only allowed with government-approved guides or drivers, and many roads are off-limits. Internet access is also very slow, and photography is closely monitored. Number 4. China. In China, you're never really off the grid. Millions of security cameras and facial recognition systems are everywhere. Their infamous Great Firewall blocks most Western social media apps and websites, making it difficult to communicate with the outside world without a VPN. Despite the tight controls, millions of people still visit each year for China's incredible culture, history, and food. Number 3. Japan. Japan is known for politeness and order, and that also applies to visitors. They're expected to follow unspoken social rules like being completely silent on public transport or not to eat while walking. A lot of public pools, gyms, and traditional hot springs will also ban anyone with visible tattoos, as they are assumed to be associated with the Japanese mafia. Number 2. Qatar. As the host of the 2022 World Cup, Qatar gained attention for its strict laws. They banned the sale of beer in stadiums, which surprised millions of fans who came from around the world to enjoy the match. People can only consume alcohol in licensed hotels, and are not allowed to wear revealing clothes anywhere. Public affection, even holding hands, can also lead to serious consequences. Number 1. Singapore. Singapore is famous for banning chewing gum. Spitting on the street or forgetting to flush a public toilet can get you fined hundreds of dollars. Apart from that, tourists are also banned from littering or feeding pigeons on the street.
Here are 6 places where the sun never sets for weeks. Could you handle an endless summer?
This is absolutely one of the most bizarre places in the entire world.
Number 6, Svalbard, Norway.
Welcome to Svalbard.
Located between mainland Norway and the North Pole, Svalbard experiences the midnight sun from April to August every year.
It's complete daylight at 1 in the morning.
Life continues 24/7, with locals going on boat trips or hiking at 2 a.m. Most homes are fitted with heavy blackout curtains to help people fall asleep without darkness. Number 5, Fairbanks, USA. Fairbanks has more than 70 straight days of daylight in summer. People fish, golf, and barbecue at hours that would normally be pitch black. They also have the famous local tradition called the Midnight Sun Game, where people play baseball at midnight without any stadium lights. Number 4, Lapland, Finland. In Finland's northernmost region, the nightless night lasts up to 75 days.
It's now 10 past 10, and look how bright the sun still is.
To celebrate this long period of summer, locals enjoy midnight swims, saunas, and sometimes even go kayaking. They believe that the sun holds special healing powers to strengthen their immune system in extreme weather. Number 3, Ilulissat, Greenland. This small town is famous for a UNESCO World Heritage Site where a massive glacier drops icebergs into the sea. You can even hear icebergs calving like thunder as they crack and crash. For 2 months, the sun paints the ice in incredible shades of pink, orange, and gold, 24 hours a day. Number 2, Nunavut, Canada. In this huge territory in northern Canada, the sun doesn't set for about 2 months straight during the summer. The sun just circles the sky in a slow, continuous loop. For the local communities, this is a vital time for hunting and fishing to prepare for the long, dark winter ahead. Number 1, Tromsø, Norway. Often called the capital of the Arctic, this city experiences the midnight sun from late May to late July. Locals celebrate by doing marathons, midnight hikes, or taking the Fjellheisen cable car for stunning views at 4 a.m. Tourism stays high even at midnight because the city never sleeps during this season.
3 countries with the most female soldiers. Number 3, Israel, with over 50,000 of its soldiers being women. Women in Israel join the military for various reasons, such as patriotism, tradition, or personal development. Women in Israel serve in various roles, including combat, aviation, intelligence, engineering, and education. Number 2, Eritrea. Eritrea has over 80,000 of its active personnel being women. This is because Eritrea has mandatory conscription.